Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hope you had a good weekend. It's Retro Wanderluster again. I'm back, and today I'm going to be ranking the Bulletboys. This is the new box set I just got. It's cool because it's about albums you don't ever hear about, albeit lower end albums, but the only thing that sucks about it, there's just coming in these stupid, things spilling over everywhere. These little fucking cases, no booklet, nothing, no lyrics. But I ain't gonna get these albums any other way, so I figured cheap, why not? So before I get started, I saw one other ranking of this band, and he has it spot on, and I think most fans would say they're at best a Van Halen ripoff, and at worst just boring modern rock, which they became, unfortunately. And this list, I don't have all of them, I have most of them, and I don't know, with Mark Torian, he started out with Touch, he had Rocky IV soundtrack, and before, I'm going to try to play samples. I don't know if I'll get blocked. Sometimes it's just Russia, Belarus, so who gives a shit, but sometimes it blocks them entirely, and the live album's playing in the background, so it might even block that. So as long as I'm allowed to do it, if not, I'll redo it. This is Sweet History. So as you can see, instead of being a Van Halen, David Lee Roth clone, he actually had a good sounding Steve Perry-ish type clone. And I think, who knows what would have happened if he stayed on that path, but this is about the Bulletboys, so let's get into it. Since they became, after their third, fourth albums, they became more modern rock, and their last two albums I don't have, so I'm just going to put them in order, starting with number 8, their newest album, From Out of the Skies. And I don't know, it's, if you listen to it, it's just, I wouldn't say it's bad, like it's awful, but it's just boring and bland and just modern rock. They still have solos, but there's nothing distinguishable about these albums, so I'm putting it last because it was probably my least favorite when I went through them all. And the title track might be the best song of the album, so here's the clip. Yeah, so you can see it's pretty bland, lack of identity. Next up, their album before that, Elefante, their 7th album, more of the same. Roll Over was the video they released for it. I think the best song off the album might be The Villain, so it's a decent song. It's better than anything off From Out of the Sky. So here's a clip of The Villain. Has a good bass groove. I wish this box set would have took and put the last 2 albums in there just to get all the studio albums. I mean, even though I don't really care about these last 2 albums they put out, I might get them eventually because I'm sure they're not going to be that expensive, or, you know, I'm a completionist if I can get it. So, fucking thing keeps falling over. So next up, their 5th album came out in the early 2000s, Sophie. And I don't know why they changed the artwork. This is the original cover. It has like a black background, not the picture frame, but it's just an up close picture of the dog. And this one's a little better. I like it somewhat. Neighborhood was the single I think released from this album. It has Sebastian Bach on background vocals. You can barely hear him. You have to listen real close when they scream, "In my neighborhood, my neighborhood." You can hear Bach's vocals a little bit. Don't Be Afraid, I think they had, It's Okay, they made a video for that. I don't understand why every band fucking covers All Day and All of the Night. It is what it is. Walls was their hardcore song of this album, trying to get really heavy. And "Shake Me Awake" might be the best song for the album. It's off the this live album, Behind the Orange Curtain. "Shake Me Awake" is on here, and also "Walls." So I'll play. I'll just play Neighborhood. So that was Sophie at 6. 5, a lot of people have this at last, and I can see why. But it's interesting. Acid Monkey. This album title fits the fucking music of this album perfectly. It's like stoner, hard rock, psychedelic shit, punk, and with punk thrown in. And it's very almost unintelligible at certain points, especially if you listen to the original. This sounds a lot better because it's reissued and remastered. However, the original had a different cover and it was fucking weird. I'll put it up right here. And it's just, it sounds better this with the remaster. And I don't know what the hell they were trying to do. They didn't go grunge. They went like punk, acid rock, stoner, metal types. I don't know what the fuck you would call it. And normally people put this last, a lot of them. And a lot of people don't even know this album exists, to be honest. It's from '95, so 30th anniversary this year. And you can't find this fucking pressing anywhere, the original. There's none on eBay at the moment, and it's just hard as hell to find. The first 2 songs are like punk, stoner punk, basically, like Surf Dog, Surf Dog. Thorn is a cool song. Alien, I think it was. I'm trying to think, maybe it was inspired by Fire in the Sky. Now, Toy is an awesome song. It's off this live album too, I think, are on the greatest hits. And then Edit Peace and Terror Ride. Toy and Edit Peace, Terror Ride are the closest you'll get to the classic Bulletboys sound. They're both good. So I would say Thorn, Toy, Terror Ride is the best songs, and I don't know why the hell they did a cover of American Pie. This band covers everything. I mean, they're like Crocus and, Guns N' Roses. So many damn covers. But I'll play Toy. So here's Toy. Oh, before I play it, I will say this. I'd rather listen to another version of this, if they make a new album similar to this, compared to this boring-ass modern rock they've been on for a while now. So coming in 4th is their 6th album, I think, 10 Cent Billionaire. And there's only reason I put this above the rest of them. And it's one song pretty much, and it's Road to Nowhere. It's modern rock, but it's really fucking good. I really like this song. And in this box set, the only bonus track, of course, was Road to Nowhere radio mix. So they liked it so much, it was the only fucking bonus track. And I guess there's a radio version, so I assume it was the single released from this album. But it's pretty forgettable, the rest of them. Asteroid's alright, the opener. Jenna Starr has a cool verse and chorus. I like that song. So basically I put it 4th for Jenna Starr and a great, excellent Road to Nowhere song. But other than that, it's more of the same, besides, Acid Monkey. The other albums, pretty much standard. But this song elevates it to the 4th spot. So, that's it. there it is. Now, I was gonna put the debut all the way at third, and people probably get pissed, but I'm gonna keep Zaza at third. This album's so fucking underrated. It's really good. I like this overall more than the debut, but it lacks a hit single and standout track, like, you know, legacy track. But overall, I like it more. And the opening track, "When Pigs Fly," is the one that's usually played from this album. When pigs sprout wings and fly, I'll come back to you, come back to you. It's a really cool song. Then you have Sing a Song and Mine, fourth and fifth track, two ballads, but they're really well done ballads. And I actually like both. They made a video for Mine. And then 1-800-Goodbye would fit on the first two albums easily. It's a classic Bulletboys track. 1-800-Goodbye, you're 15 minutes. Cool fucking song. One of the best on the album. For the Damned is pretty interesting. It has like a acoustic vibe type thing. It sort of reminds me of the cover of Hang On St. Christopher. Not quite as good, but pretty good song. Laughing with the Dead's a cool track too. It's another one that would fit off the first two albums. And then Crosstop as their Van Halen-esque at its finest Bulletboys version to end the record. And I can't speak highly enough of this album. A lot of people don't even know about it that much or just never thought of it. But check it out. It might surprise you, and I think it's really solid. One of the most underrated of the genre. So that's Zaza number 3. And I'll play 1-800-Goodbye. So something in my head, One Pigs Fly. So next up, the debut. I have only on cassette. Shows how much I listen to Bulletboys that much, really. And this is, like I said, Van Halen Jr., Van Halen Light. I mean, even if you watch the video for Smooth Up In Ya, he does a jump like David Lee Roth, Van Halen. Mark's pretty much like David Lee Roth in this part of his career. Even still now, I can still see the similarities. And of course you have Hard As a Rock, Hard As a Rock, fucking awesome opener. And then Smooth Up In Ya, their main hit that most people know. But aside from that, you have playing in the background their cover of the OJ's For Love of Money. It's a good cover. It's not my favorite Bulletboys cover, mind you, but it's pretty solid. And Hell on My Heels, 1, 2, fuck you. That good opener there. Shoot the Preacher Down, shoot the preacher down. I mean, it's a solid album. Also reminds me of Van Halen in the sense that all these albums, every one of them just about, even the modern rock ones, they're all like 30 minutes, 35 minutes, under 40 minutes, like Van Halen record, classic Van Halen album. So I'll play what's one that people might not know that much about. Hell on My Heels. And finally, Freak Show, my favorite Bulletboys album. I have it on vinyl, but I forgot to grab it. And it has like a fucking dog must have bit the corner off because it has like teeth marks on it. But I got it cheaper that way. It's a perfect condition, but it's just that corner. But this is, I don't know, I think it's a perfect follow-up to their debut. And the fucking track list on the back's not in order. I hate when I do that. Hell Yeah is a good opener, but THC Groove might be my favorite Bulletboys song. Tea Time! And it has an awesome bass. I don't think you're funny anymore. Cool fucking video too. Hang On St. Christopher, which is playing right back here. Tom Waits cover. Weird choice, but it's very well done. might be their best cover. And then Talk to Your Daughter, back covers. Like I said, this band covers constantly songs. And Mama, Papa, please talk to your daughter for me. It's very bluesy and it's really well done. Another like blues cover, like For the Love of Money. Lord, please send me a good girl, all American dream. Good song. Do Me Wrong, sort of like Smooth Up in You. Not quite as good. Say Your Prayers. And I mean, it's just a great album. Maybe most people probably put the debut, but I think this one with the two classic covers, which are I think better than For the Love of Money, both of them. And then you have THC Groove. I always thought it was about, you know, weed, like THC, but I heard it's the hardcore groove and it has a cool bass line, so it might be that, because there's nothing that mentions weed in the song or smoking weed, you know, anything. So I'll play Talk to Your Daughter, because I mean, Hang On St. Christopher is the one that's playing, and is a song that most people probably know from this album, other than THC Groove. But they made a video for Talk to Your Daughter, and I like it. It's a pretty cool song. So here's Talk to Your Daughter. So, as you can see, that's the Bulletboys, Van Halen Jr., Van Halen Light, that was never like a top tier band in the subgenre of like 80s hard rock, hair metal, glam metal, whatever. I don't listen to it that often, but I throw them on sometimes, especially Freak Show. I listen to that one the most. And I don't know what could have been if Mark would have stayed with the AOR sound from Touch, or tried his own style and not, you know, got so David Lee Roth-esque into his routine. And he apparently Nick Sweda, the original guitar player, and Jimmy Danda, they both came back later, a few years back, and then they left again because Mark apparently has a bad attitude, just like David Lee Roth. So a lot of similarities to Van Halen and Bulletboys. So that was my ranking. Let me know if you like this band. What's your favorite albums? Do you really like the newer shit? Most people think it's just bland. So really, top 3 albums. If you want to go interesting, I would say 4 albums, because Acid Monkey's way out there, out of fucking nowhere. Anyway, that's my ranking. I'll put a video here. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you like the Bulletboys, your favorite albums, favorite songs, and if Mark or Lonnie see this video, even Nick or Jimmy, I don't know, somehow. I mean, it's not I don't mean to be rude or anything, it's just my opinion. And I think the other review I watched, the guy said the same thing. After the first 3 albums, it's like, what the hell? So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll get another video up soon. Rock on, YouTube. Peace out.